In Genesis chapter 11, when human beings spoke the same language, we wanted to make a name, pride. The word pride, arrogant. So they wanted to build a tower for themselves. Just they want to forget about God. If you read the context, they just want to do things for themselves. They don't want to focus on God. Then God said, if these people speak the same language and they have thought of doing this, I'll never let their decision come true. Then he came down and confused the language. Now look at how we are suffering. Just look. Just an ordinary language. Somebody has to be in the university for 4 years, 10 years, 7 years, 2 years before he will be able to understand how to speak a language. Sometimes when you go to some areas, language barrier, you don't know how to communicate with them. But in the beginning, God gave us only one language. We could have done better. But look, as human beings, whenever God endows us, whenever God gives us something, we just want to use it for ourselves instead of glorifying God. Pride and arrogant. Genesis 11. Self-esteem. Now, just what is your name? We are suffering. We need to travel. If you want to know how to speak Chinese language, how to say what is your name, sometimes you have to be on the internet or you have to travel to China. Ni jiao shema menze. What is your name? Ni jiao. As English is saying, what is your name? For a Chinese to understand, you have to learn how to say ni jiao shema menze. Then Spanish, you have to be able to say that common tayemas. Spanish, before somebody in Spain will be able to understand you. Then Hindi, apka nam kia hai. So you can see the way we are suffering to just an ordinary language. We're suffering. There are divisions and troubles all over because human beings do not want to glorify the Lord. We only want to be proud, arrogant, do things the way we feel is better for ourselves. I want to let you understand that if human beings had been obedient to God, our life would not have been like this. And therefore, I urge any of us to really believe in God and obey him. That's it. If you are an individual today watching me wherever you are, I want to tell you that if you will truly obey God, you have no trouble. But even though the world is of a lot of problems and we are facing problems upon our survivor syndrome in this terrible world, but if you cling with God, he will be with you and you will never be confused in this world as he confused the people's language. Pride and arrogant makes God to be very angry. Do not be arrogant. Let us always make things for God and not for ourselves. Thank you very much.